And we're back.
We're back. Yeah.
Is it working?
No, but whatever. Let's fucking run it. It's not. Whatever.
Really? I think it's just an X problem.
Yeah, I think so too.
I don't know why. I don't know why it happens. Why it doesn't work. Yeah, but it's not working again. But anyways, we're gonna run it. We don't care. We'll run that shit back. Turbo. Welcome everybody to the show. It is Friday, Fun Shirt Friday. I want everybody in the audience to let us know right now who has the funner shirt, Rodney or I. I'll give him a close up first.
Dude, you.
What is that? What are you talking today? Versace?
Yeah. You have for sure the most fun shirt.
I think if we're really going to talk about fun shirts, I think I might have the more fun shirt. If you're talking about more expensive, nicer shirt, we're going to probably give it to Rodney today.
You got most fun.
We hope you guys have a fun shirt on, guys. It is Fun Shirt Friday. We do this every single Friday. When the markets pump, we wear fun shirts. When the markets dump, we wear fun shirts as well. So some interesting news. Turtle Coin says, "Hi Jake, can you check your DMs? Let's relate. The community is waiting for us." Sure. I haven't checked my DMs in about 6 months, but for you, I will. Thank God it's Friday. Let me set them nips free. Roddy, can you do one more button for me, please?
Release the nips.
I'll do one more button too while we're at it. And Twitter, yeah, I don't know why. We got to dive into the algorithm. There's not that many people streaming on Twitter on a consistent basis. But guys, today, we never ask y'all to retweet it, but today we will ask you to retweet it.
Yes, repost.
Repost it. Because the algorithm is not working in our favor, but we'll still bring you guys some good cryptocurrency news. So
absolutely, yeah.
The biggest news of the day, Rodney, I don't know if you saw this, but Donald Trump with a pretty bullish tweet. Said this. He said, "Our economy will boom like never before." I don't know if you saw this. This came out a couple hours ago. What are your thoughts on this? Do you believe in Donald Trump?
Yeah, I have a lot of faith in this man, a lot of belief in this man, and it looks like things are slowly starting to turn into his favor when things look grim. And we have a whole segment about that today. We'll get into that, but it's looking pretty good, man. I mean, you gotta trust the guy because he follows through. Like he follows through on his actions, which you'd expect that from a good businessman, right? You wouldn't expect it from a politician, but you'd expect that from a good businessman.
Yeah, I mean, I think that we know that these things are going to take time, right? Like when he comes in office, ending wars takes time, inflation takes time, tariffs. Hopefully, that is over sooner rather than later. But so far, Donald Trump doing a good job. I posted something on Instagram. I want to show you what it was. The amount of people who have crossed our borders, Rodney, is down like 8,000%. Let me just pull it up. I don't have it here. It's on my Instagram. Can you is your Instagram connected to your computer?
Let me try to pull it up here. Give me a second here.
Go to my Instagram store if you can. I don't know if it's connected. Maybe you can pull up that post.
It might be. I usually have it logged in. Yeah. Let me go to jakegagain.
Pull it up if you can pull up that Instagram story and then just check out that post. It's a good way to start. It just shows you how far the decrease in illegals. Can we call them illegals? Yeah, they're illegals. Illegals crossing the border. It's down like 99% since Joe Biden was in office.
I think it's going to just pull up the live. I don't know if it's going to pull up your story. I think it's just
let me just read it. You're right.
Yeah.
So people can't view your story when you're live. Let me just read it for you guys. So the quote here, it was from Donald Trump's Twitter account, guys, Instagram account. "Making America safe again. Under President Trump and Secretary Noem, encounters at our border have reached the lowest in recorded history. Total number of illegal aliens apprehended crossing the southwest border." So in February 2024, so pretty much this time last year, 13 months ago, there was 140,000 people who were apprehended crossing the southwest border. This year, February 2025, there was 8,347. So
yeah,
people are just not coming across the border anymore, which I think is a good thing, right? I think, Ronnie, correct me if I'm wrong. No matter who you voted for, whether you love Donald Trump or hate Donald Trump, all of us should be celebrating the fact that there's only 8,000 people trying to cross the border as opposed to 140,000, which what took place a year ago today.
Yeah, it's going to be an effort from both, countries. I think obviously Canada's a little less so. People are sneaking from Canada, but it's mostly, from Mexico. And I think it's going to start with ending corruption down in Mexico, which is an impossible task. But the thing is putting effort towards it. Remember, under Biden, they really released the Krakens, Obviously, Obama, when he was president, he was called the deporter in chief because he deported way more people than Trump in his last administration. Trump's probably going to beat those numbers this administration, hopefully. The media never covered it, but it's good to have some sort of barrier between different ideals. Jake, why do you have a door on your apartment?
To keep your bitch ass out.
Right. He always leaves it open for me. But it's always to see if they pass the vibe check, right? Because borders are important, right? I know people want to live in a happy, fun time land where just people coexist, but that's not what it is. And I'm just glad to see Trump actually making it happen.
But I'm fine with coexisting. Just come here the right way, right? Like all of our ancestors, right? Where's your family from? Denmark?
Denmark and Africa, yeah.
So they all came here legally, right? My family's from Hungary and also Ireland. They all came here. I think most of my family went to Ellis Island in New York, got their papers, came here legally. I don't think anyone in America has any issue with anyone coming here legally. I think that we want them to buy that gold card, $5 million gold card. You can get citizenship. But I think most of us, whether you're blue or red, I think that most of us probably don't want people sneaking across the border illegally, getting free healthcare. I'm pretty sure New York, what did they pay in 2024? I think it was around like $6 billion to illegals of taxpayer money.
It was a lot. Yeah. And they didn't even know exactly what the numbers were. And then we saw like a lot of military-aged Chinese men entering the country, which is not good. You know, let's have people enter the Jay, you fucking traitor. Let's have people enter the country the correct way, you know, and then see where to go from there, because that's how you make things happen, right? And that's how you vet people, right? You got to make sure people that are entering your country aren't wanted in other countries, aren't criminals, don't have a violent past or those sorts of things, and are eligible, because we want the best people coming into the country, and the people that can come into the country by earning it, right? Slowly over time. So, or
pay that $5 million. Let's pay off that debt.
That's right. Yeah.
Can I just make a public statement announcement real quick? Can you pull up Slick in JR's profile and Art as well? Pull up Slick. Pull up JR right there. We got some fucking studs.
Chads in the morning. Yeah.
We got some Chads on Locked In with the Boys. And honestly, when our merch drops, I need both of these guys to be rocking Locked In merch. They both look like they work out. They both look like they go out, have a nice cocktail with some friends, pick up some beautiful 5'2" blonde girls freshly out of college. I need them rocking some Locked In with the Boys merch. That's what I need.
Yes, absolutely. Can't wait to get the merch for you guys. It's absolutely fucking full lie. All different types of merch. You know, Jake's been the mastermind behind it. The branding is sick, and you know we're gonna have the best quality stuff.
Yeah, and it's just getting started. The first one is gonna be like kind of like the stuff that you see with Brett and Lofi. Yeah. It's good, right? But soon, I think like iteration number 10, it's gonna be shit like this, like $1,000 Locked In merch, some fucking super silky drip made from Italia. Me and Rodney have to take a trip to Italy.
Yeah.
So what are you guys doing in Italy? Oh, we're working on some merch. We have to do that. But yeah, so first iteration, it looks good. Trust me. But I am a perfectionist, and I think we're going to make some of the best merch. We get our samples probably in about a week after we wear it. We got coffee mugs. We got hats. We got bucket hats. We got shirts. We got workout gear. Then we kind of start leveling it up. We have like trucker hats to start. Look, I'm a hat guy. I'll probably wear it just for the stream. I might give it to some beautiful girls like Kayla. You are in fact locked in, my friend. You are. Absolutely, I can tell. I know a locked in Giga Chad when I see one. Not many people have X profile pictures graduating Harvard, wearing a tie with a great head of hair. Okay, Rodney's got a receding hairline, Slick. So if you have any,
I know you ain't talking over there, looking like Rihanna.
No, someone asked me the other day, like, do you have a buzz cut because you're going bald? I'm like, no. Fuck. I mean, I got a little bit coming, but you know.
To be fair, if you look at my old pictures, my hairline has always been pretty bad.
Yeah. To be fair, should we check the crypto markets? I saw a little bit of a bounce earlier today.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, I see a big bounce. Okay. Here we go. Pull her up, Jamie.
Pull her up, Jamie.
84,279.
Yeah, we're moving today, yeah.
Bitcoin. I mean, we were at $77,000 2 days ago, so very good. Ethereum. How are we down? How bad has this week? What up, Josh? We miss you all on the West Coast. I miss you too. Look at another fucking Chad. Can you be my... look at that. The guy's
Jesus, Josh. Goddamn. Shredded. Put them babies away, baby.
Bro, we might have, out of all of the crypto people that produce content, we might have the biggest Giga Chad community. Like we might have... I mean, like, we got a bunch of just fucking 30-year-old studs slanging that piece, making money in crypto. I like it. I like our community. That's why I want to do a Vegas meetup. It's going to be a bunch... like. If there is a Locked In with the Boys Vegas meetup, you better hope your girlfriend's not in Vegas. I'll say that. You better hope, because the boys are
slinging.
The boys are coming.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
Bitcoin looking strong. Got a nice little bounce, guys. 84,295. Ethereum at $1,900. XRP is at 236. I was watching Blockchain Backer. Coach is in the background. He's sick today. Coach, I don't know if you watched that video I sent you, but he said our magic number is 250. If XRP hits 250, we don't have to worry about going below $2 again. He thinks it's going to be like, 250, 230, 250, 270, and then we go for that next leg up. BNB's at 586. Solana at $132. We were at $124 yesterday. So the crypto markets are getting a really nice bounce today. Cardano at 73 cents. Dogecoin 17 cents, otherwise known as $25 billion market cap. Tron is at 22 cents. Chainlink everything is bouncing decently today, right? Chainlink was at $12 yesterday when we did our stream. XLM's up $2.44% in the past hour at 28 cents. HBAR is at 19 cents, an $8 billion market cap. Even Avalanche was down to $15. Now we're at 19. Sui, not too much movement. I think we had like a 210, 212C Sui up to 230. Ton is at 285. This was at 250 yesterday. So everything is bouncing. That's why you buy the fear. Even Polkadot was below $4 yesterday. Yep. Now it's at $4.17. And let's see Pepe. If I had to guess, I would say Pepe is above a $3 billion market cap.
32,
if it
32,
moves with the market.
32, 1,
and,
2. Oh, got him.
Yeah, you can just tell. Like when Pepe does move with the market. So Pepe was at a 2.3
bill.
Dude, why did we not buy?
I'm telling you.
We called the bottom on this show. We said, this is where you put a lot of money into Pepe. It's a $2.5 billion market cap. Now it's up to a $3 billion market cap. And I think that the markets are looking strong. Hopefully we can keep this momentum. Even Trump is back up above a $2 billion market cap, up to $2.43 billion market cap. So a nice bounce in the markets, Rodney. Can you tell me why we're bouncing? What do you think the reason is?
Absolutely. Let's get a picture real quick. Go ahead and pose. Got him. Boom. All right. Good to go. Yep. I'm doing a screenshot.
I was like, what's going on here? My TikTok account got flagged for porno content, and it was just an AI picture. That's why you posted on X. That's why my OnlyFans, if the market keeps going down, is dropping soon, ladies and gentlemen.
You want to hear the big reason why we're fucking pumping, Jake? Pull up the screen here. Pull it up, JD. Egg prices in the United States hit a new 3-month low. I don't want to hear any fucking arguments about Trump and egg prices and those sorts of things, because we're starting to see inflation go down. We're starting to see costs go down, which directly affects the, you could say, average voter. There's different people that live in their bubbles, yada, yada, yada. But for the majority of the people out there who are, a lot of people are living paycheck to paycheck, just trying to make ends meet. Like these little margins matter. And, a couple extra cents or even like a couple dollars, that adds up over a month. And, when you're doing your whatever you make for, your monthly income, like all these things add up, right? So this is going to start to affect the American people mostly. And this is what, in my opinion, is going to really raise Trump's approval rating and get people more on the Trump train, because he's more popular than ever, which he was pretty unpopular during his last administration. But this is super bullish, right? And then we have other news that, that's been going on around the world. Let me go ahead and pull this up. I have a bunch of random shit, but this is pretty interesting. So, real quick, let's talk about the USAID thing, right? So India's first transgender clinic closed after President Trump's administration cuts USAID funding. Thank fucking God. That's a waste of money, right?
India is probably so happy with that, right? Like, yeah. I mean, we said it before, and I don't know. I think it's because we both lived in California, and we probably met a lot of LGBTQ AI plus community. And if you want to be trans, right? But I'm guessing a lot of people in India are probably happy that USAID funding got cut. They only have one. That was the first one it closed. How many do we have in America? How many transgender clinics do you think we have in America?
I think there's a lot. Look, for adults, fine. Do whatever the fuck you want to do.
Do what you want.
Yeah, but when it comes to kids, we're not gonna just say, oh yeah, kids can just get their fucking ween dog chopped off when they don't have the ability to make those executive functions.
If you can't get a tattoo, you shouldn't be able to make a lifelong decision like that.
For sure.
If you can't get, speaking of tattoos, shout out to Ink by Rico. If you can't get a tattoo on your arm, Rodney, because it's permanent, you shouldn't be able to make a permanent decision at 13. That is just common sense, right? I think that majority of people would agree with us.
Yeah.
And guess what, Rodney? If you're 13 and you're your boy and you want to be a girl, and you still do it 18, then do it at 18, but not at 13, man. Because think about the decisions you made at 13. You don't know anything about life. You don't know what you want. No. So I think that it is, do whatever you want to do. But when it comes to the kids, leave the kids alone. Leave the kids alone.
Absolutely agree. If you want to pull up my screen here, but we have we have stuff going on in the geopolitical world. Now check this out. So Justin, NATO chief Mark Rutte confirms Ukraine will not join NATO. This is huge.
He's already taken off Ukraine joining NATO off the table. Mm-hmm. So Ukraine is left asking this question: how are we going to know we're going to have proper security?
Yeah, but he was also very clear, Pete Hegseth in Brussels, but also the president himself, that when there is a deal on Ukraine, it has to be lasting. It has to be durable. Putin should not have to try this again. So the question is then the how. How do you do this post a peace deal? Then I would side with the president. You first need to have a peace deal before you can get into these details. Obviously, behind the screens, there will be discussions on the what if there is a peace deal, how then to maintain that.
So we're moving ever closer towards peace, right? So this is also a big piece of news. So obviously, check this out. So NATO chief Mark Rutte says relations with Russia should be restored post-war, which would be great, right? Justin, U.S. President Trump says there's a very good chance that the war in Ukraine can finally come to an end. Quote, we had a very good and productive discussion with President Putin, and there is a very good chance that this horrible, bloody war can finally come to an end. This is big for crypto, right? This is big for, obviously, it's more than crypto, but this will make it so that there's no like, obviously a pending doom of like World War III happening. So this is pretty bullish. This is a big deal and this is progress.
Yes. This is what we need, man. I think that all of us want peace. I don't understand why so many people in America want to fund this war.
Yeah.
But I think that we all want peace at the end of the day. And innocent kids in Ukraine and Russia should stop dying.
Yeah.
And I think that Trump's going to get this done because it's not like it's too hard of a negotiation at the end of the day, right? It's like Russia does not want Ukraine to be in NATO. And Ukraine does not want Russia to take their territory, right? There's just got to be it should be pretty easy, but I think that it's pretty close to getting done, which is something that we want. Jared says there's an elephant in the room. That joke went over my head. Ronnie, do you get it?
So pretty much he's saying that there's something like looming over that could, when people say there's an elephant in the room, it's like there's something that could be going, there's something that could be going on that we're not addressing. But I think that's probably what we're addressing.
We got Jayhawk on here. Jayhawk on
Jayhawk,
here.
yeah. Sent him a little birthday gift yesterday.
Did you? Ah, nice.
Yeah.
What's up, JSP?
That's my boy, dude. That's my boy, dude.
JSP in the house. What's up, brother? Good to see you in here. JSP.
What's up, JSP?
Hey, throw your Zins in. Right, are we quitting Zins again? I just read an article online saying this is bad for you.
They're terrible for you. Fuck. They're absolutely terrible for you.
So bad, but so good. So Ukraine-Russia war hopefully coming to an end pretty soon, which I think that, dude, I don't know one person in favor of that war. And the only people that are in favor
a lot, Democrats.
I talked to a couple and they're like, they're not in favor of the war, but they go, hey, Russia attacked them first. What would you do if someone invaded America? I'm like, I'd tell them good luck because everybody.
Hell yeah, brother.
I mean, dude, America would be the worst. I think pound for pound UFC list, the worst country to invade America.
United States. Yeah. Everybody has fucking good. And the terrain is so retarded too. We have crazy mountains. We have a crazy, bunch of flat land. It's just a bad place to invade. We're, pretty much separated by oceans. And then we have our two allies, hopefully forever allies close to us. You know what I mean? It'd be a tough place to invade. But there's one issue I think that we still have to address. And this is obviously the ongoing trade war with China. If you want to pull this up right here, obviously our biggest trade partner, right? China calls on the United States to stop weaponizing economic and trade issues. Now, Trump has said that he has good relations with Xi Jinping. He has talked about having good relationships with Kim Jong-un over there in North Korea. And we like that. We like diplomacy, right? So I think as soon as we get this whole tariff situation figured out, which I think it feels like we're coming to some sort of conclusion, that'll be really bullish for the crypto markets if we can really start to fucking pump. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It looks like we're working on YouTube again, or excuse me, on X again.
Yeah. I think we are. Yeah, we're good to go. Yeah.
So we're good there, but just what a tough job. I do not envy the president. I don't know why anybody in this world would want to be president to handle all this shit. It takes balls. It takes balls to have tough negotiations like that with China, with Japan, with Russia, to end wars. It takes balls. And it seems like President Trump is the guy to do it. Andre says, can someone tell me why Bitcoin is pumping? I'm a little bit late. Ronnie seems to think that it's because of the wars that are potentially
inflation numbers going down. They look good. Obviously it takes a while if these tariffs do go into effect to see real inflation. We'll see if it actually goes up. But yeah, I mean, in my opinion, it's a lot of what's going on in current events. And shout out to Nathaniel. That's my brother-in-law on the stream.
Where's he at?
Right here, Nathaniel, right there. That's my sister's husband.
Oh, nice.
I need to text him back. I know my little nephew sent me something for his class. I'm going to donate to my little nephew. Got to hook him up.
Absolutely. He said, Zyn caused my gums to recede. That's why I stopped Zyn. LOL, but I needed a different drug to kick the nicotine. Wellbutrin helped in that department. 4 months clean. Congratulations. Do you know what else helps? 2 days. Not going outside, watching Netflix, eating bad food. That helped me. That's how I kicked it. And I got back on it. Because Rodney was zinning. Looking so good in Mammoth with a nice Zyn can. I'm like, oh, Rodney, should I get back on? He's like, you're going to get addicted again. I go, it's worth it for now. Then I read one article about how nicotine is terrible for you. It constricts your blood flow. And I'm like, I need to quit again. So we'll see. We're Geminis. Shout out to JSP. JSP says best live stream in the space. We think so.
We appreciate you,
We think so. We think one of the best. Christine's in the house. Christine
been with
us
OG
for 10 years, 5 years. I don't even know. Christine's literally watched me grow up. She's like my older sister. Probably heard me say a lot of crazy shit on a live stream. And also Spider Maz says you guys are the GOATs. No, Rodney is
you're the goat.
I am.
You're the GOAT.
No, you're the GOAT. Will
No,
Bitcoin
you're
get 150K? I don't know. I mean, if you would ask me in January, I would have been like 300K, bro. And now I'm like, I hope we get back to 100. I think that I would be very happy, Rodney, this cycle with $125,000 Bitcoin.
I would too, but we just got some things to resolve, guys, that are going on around the world. I think if we can get that, under control and those sorts of things, I think it's going to be really good. I think it's going to be really good for crypto, because it's going to, make it so that people can, whether they're saving a couple extra bucks at the grocery store, at the gas tank, they have the opportunity to say, hey, maybe I'll buy a little bit of crypto. Because when retail peak FOMO gets in, that's when the markets start to pump, right? And obviously now we have Wall Street, ETFs and those sorts of things. So
yeah, we have fans. Thank you, Spider Maz. Spider Maz, I want to send you some merch when it comes out. We'll get you a nice merch that should be coming here. I got a lot. I got Coach a bunch of shit. I got you a bunch of shit. And I got a bunch of extra merch coming here as well. We got to get JSP some merch as well. He even says, sorry about that, Coach. He says, what do you guys think about Sui Chain right now?
Great question.
Is it a buy at these levels? I like Sui a lot.
Yeah.
I like a lot of meme coins on Sui. Obviously, not all of them are going to do well, and not all of them are going to hit all-time highs. But I still think that Sui, I believe that we'll see a $30 Sui in our lifetime. I don't think it's going to be this cycle. I think next cycle. So yes, buying as much Sui as at $2. JSP, you know this better than anyone. You have to buy the fear, right? There's fear on Sui. Understand what the blockchain's doing. Understand who created the blockchain. Understand that this cycle, it's been adopted, kind of. It was a Solana cycle, but a lot of people were able to migrate over to Sui. Imagine what happens next cycle, 2026, 2027. Sui's not going anywhere. I think that is an extreme buy at these levels under $2, at $2.
Yeah, I think so too. I think one of the things you look for, like even when prices are down, it's like, what is the team doing? And all the team has done is just put the work in, right? Partnership with World Liberty Finance, some sort of ETF. Adeni, just out there, making his name known. Their X account has grown to 1 million followers. I mean, we have people like David, community leaders out there doing spaces every week. They have a good community, good meme coins. Gaming system. So they have a lot going for them. And, it's one of those projects where you feel good buying into it and investing because, they're putting in work. And that when the market starts to turn for the better, that they're going to pump. So really bullish on it.
Another good question, guys. Feel free to ask us some questions in the chat. We're going to answer some. We'll get into some news afterwards. Spider-Man says, do you think ETH is going to get to 10,000 this bull run? My answer is no.
Yeah.
I would say there's less than a 2% chance. I will be happy, guys, if ETH even hits its all-time high over a $5,000 price point at this point, right? We're at a Can you pull up my screen real quick? We're at a $1,900 ETH.
Yeah, that's 19. Bad.
I mean, and this is better than we were yesterday. Let's just see what we were at. But like, if you just look at ETH, I mean, even yesterday we were at $1,800 on the week. What did we get down to? I think our lowest was $1,850, right around that. No, we did have a $1,700 ETH. So if you just look at the all-time, guys, I mean, this is where we were at in 2021. If you compare this with where Bitcoin's at, Bitcoin's still well above its 2021 all-time high.
Yeah.
Sol was above its 2021 all-time high. Obviously, it's recovering, but tokens like XRP, I mean, we talked about XRP yesterday. Look at XRP on the year, $2.40. Just on the year alone, it's up over 253%, which is fucking wild. And then you look at its all-time high. I think we hit $3 back in 2017, and now we're near that as well. So a $10,000 ETH, Rodney, I would say is close to zero. Like I just said, I'll be very happy if ETH even hits its all-time high above $5,000. It would actually shock me at this point if it does. Keep in mind, ETH is my largest holding. I want it to do well, but just what we're seeing in the crypto space right now is like, and I think you have the best point. No one's really building on ETH, right? Like David, let's just talk about Lofi. He didn't launch on Sol. He didn't launch on ETH. He launched on Sui, right? Yeah. So many projects that would have launched on ETH last cycle are launching on Solana this cycle. BNB is getting a lot of tokens launched them. ETH is just not really a main player. I like it. I'm bullish. I don't know if it's going to hit $10,000. I think the chances of that, Rodney, I would say less than 2%.
Yeah, absolutely. Shout out to Elizabeth Grace, says, I bought ETH last night. I'm up today. Woot, I'll take it. First of all, shout out to Grace, one of the best looking crypto babes in the space. But what I will say, Jake, is like, what if I asked you, Jake, last cycle, hey, Bitcoin's going to hit $110,000 and Ethereum will not hit its all-time high. What would you have told me? I would have said, you're crazy. I would have said, like, if you told me at the bottom, right? ETH is at 900, dude, it actually hurts me a little bit to talk about this. Bitcoin's at 15K. ETH is at $900. Bitcoin goes up to $108,000. Where will ETH be? Or Bitcoin's chilling at $84,000 today. Where will ETH be? I would have said it'd be like 6K. Yeah,
right?
or 8K.
Not $1,900.
No, absolutely not. You know, and I would have said it had been more like maybe 10K, because at the time the narrative was ETH can flip, you know, Bitcoin at some point. Now, you know, XRP is a 2x away from, you know, completely flipping, you know, Ethereum. You know, the biggest thing, and we talk about this all the time, Jake, in my opinion, it's just the fact that people are just building on other networks, and there's more competition now. Bitcoin, there's no competition for Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin is kind of like, in my opinion, in a league of its own. It's its own thing, where Ethereum, it's just a layer one. You know, obviously it has the most total value locked. It's massive compared to these other networks. You could say that's more reliable, more scalable, but it's not as fast. And people want fast money. Now, in my opinion, if the meme coin craze starts to die down, I think that Ethereum is going to pump. But if people are going to keep building on Solana and building NFTs on other networks and just meme coins and community tokens on other networks, I think that Ethereum's not going to have the crazy price action. I think it'll pump again, but I think that, you know, there's just too much competition for it to just take the entire market share like it did in 2021.
Absolutely, I agree. I just gave Elizabeth Grace a follow because Rodney said that she's one of the best looking girls in crypto, and we have to support our beautiful women in crypto. So here's Elizabeth Grace, Revolution Crypt. God is love, biologist turned crypto girly, memes are the future of finance, AI curious, ready to go to Mars. So we just gave you a follow. Rodney's the #1 best looking crypto babe in the space for sure. Jake's #1 best dressed crypto babe. I would like to think I win both of those awards, but we'll give Rodney one today.
Yeah, get him out of here. Yeah.
We'll give Rodney the top one today.
Depends how much jungle fever you got. But, you know, and I mean, this is a good piece of news to talk about here. So check this out. Pull this up right here. So Justin, Solana leads February revenue with a 57% share, dominating over half of monthly earnings for the 3 of the last 4 months. So it just goes to show that Solana is still dominant. You know, you can see Solana right here represented in green right here. And obviously you had Ethereum right here. If you look past like all the other, different months, right? But, you know, lately, we see that, you know, Solana is doing very, very well. And even though, you know, things like pump fund are down and, you know, there's not a lot of tokens graduating from pump fund to regular, you know, to like Radium and stuff like that. Solana is still dominating right now. Like, make no mistake. And I do think that if the meme coin craze starts to pick back up, Solana is still going to dominate just because people just know it for that kind of thing. You know, if we get like a SHIB or another Pepe that brings volume to Ethereum, I think we'll see something different. But I think the truth is right now that most people are trading like, you know, Pepe and SHIB on centralized exchange and centralized exchanges and those sorts of things. So
I agree with you. Solana still is #1 right now. Some of us show us your dress, Jake. I am wearing basketball shorts, so I'm not going to.
I am wearing sweat shorts.
We should wear a suit top.
Yeah.
Without the pants. Jayhawk says Jake is really the best wingman, bro. He really want to see his bro slay. I do.
Dude,
but I would honestly say Rodney's probably the best wingman.
Got him.
Rodney's a good wingman.
Yeah, they're deadly, bro. You know.
Yeah, the boys are deadly. Rico as well.
We need Rico. Yeah,
Rico's a good wingman as well. Rico will take one for the team. Interpret that any way you want. But he will.
There's only a way to interpret that. Yeah.
He will take one. Yeah, there's only one way. He will take one for the team. Shout out to Elizabeth Grace. We love you on the channel. And let's see. So let's just take a quick look at the meme coin market as well. While we're here, hopefully we get some green in the markets. We already went through the top 3, ladies and gentlemen. Pepe, $3 billion. We still only have 4 tokens at $1 billion+ market cap. Bonk, $874 million. Not doing bad. I'm pretty sure I bought a nice bag of Bonk. My meme coin, I haven't even checked my meme coins. You know, I haven't even checked. They're probably down significantly. I own a good amount of Bonk, good amount of Pepe. I don't own any of those. SBX, I think I bought the Pico top. Looks like it's recovering nicely today. Base Brett up to a $331 million market cap. These are all buys, though. I need to buy more. I need to buy more. I need to not be a little bitch. I need to 8 more in because meme coins are going to recover. You know, you got to buy the fear. PopCat, I think I actually bought the Pico top of PopCat, like $2 billion, and haven't sold down quite a bit. Modcoin, $182 million. What is Wood? It's at a $600 million market cap. Is this real?
Whoa, yeah. I mean, it is real. Yeah. So Wood, I don't know. Maybe like Wood. Like I would.
I think it's like I would. Let's just check the Twitter account. I would CTO.
Oh yeah. It's like
you see a $600 million market cap.
Yeah, it's like that's a good meme. That's a good meme. Yeah. Wow,
it's a really good meme.
I wish I found these fucking runners before they go absolutely crazy. You know, Wood.
I mean, look, Elon Musk. I love this meme. So good narrative there, and it's at a $600 million market cap, which is wild. So congrats to Wood. I don't own any. Honestly, I haven't really seen too many people post about it, but obviously performing pretty well. So shout out to Wood. And Snack still holding up strong, $261 million market cap. Turbo, 159 million. GigaChad, 132 million. I think we had $800 million GigaChad not too long ago.
Yeah, absolutely. GigaChat taking kind of a dip, and actually the GigaChat team's sending us some merch too, so I'm pretty stoked for that. I got it all settled, handled, so that should be coming soon.
Okay.
But I like the project. I think it's a good meme. It's one of those memes that's kind of an OG. But I think that all memes are just kind of moving. And the thing with GigaChat is that it had that massive pump, and then it just pulled back sharply. There was like some sort of like exploit where it wasn't a person selling. I think Zach XBT or some blockchain sleuth was able to prove that it was some sort of draining thing and stuff. It was millions of dollars. So
answer Spider-Maz's question. He has a question about Pepe's price prediction. I want to hear your thoughts.
Yeah. So I think that Pepe is capable for $40 billion and plus. I do think so. I think that, when it comes to just OG memes and like most consistent memes, like Pepe is that meme. Like ever since it launched, when it got to like the top cryptos or top meme coins, it just hasn't moved. It's number 1, Doge, 2, SHIB, and 3, Pepe. And Trump token mogged Pepe for a little bit, but Pepe came back and it's still looking pretty good. And I think that, definitely 40 to 8. I know it's a wide range, but I think $40 to $80 billion is definitely possible.
Yeah, we shall see, man. This is a different cycle than we've ever seen before, right? We've never had what's going on right now just because of the macroeconomics, maybe in the past, but not as of late. And it'll be interesting to see how everything shakes up. But I think Rodney's spot on when he says first we want to see the macroeconomic issues kind of resolve themselves with inflation. We want to see the geopolitical issues resolve themselves, and then we want to just see the markets rebound. But we do have a lot to worry about when it comes to stocks as well. How are stocks doing today? I'm guessing stocks are up a little bit just based off of crypto, because we didn't see a pump this morning until the stock market opened, which was about 2.5 hours ago, and that's when we started to see some price action in the crypto space. Joe Prodigy wants some merch. We will have it going live here pretty soon. We're at an $85,000 Bitcoin, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, we're up everywhere if you want to. Yeah, Bitcoin's ripping right now. And if you want to pull this up right here, you can see right here in this little corner, S&P is actually up 1%, which is pretty big, right? Almost 2%. Dow up 1.3%. NASDAQ up 2%. And, what is this, Russell? Up 2%. So this is gold. In gold, I think, or gold, gold's down a little bit, but gold hit an all-time high, I think, yesterday of like 3K per ounce or something like that.
Yeah, it's at an all-time high, but we're expecting that to pull back.
Yeah, market's pumping. Yeah, looking
good.
good.
Markets are recovering, right? We're recovering nicely. Yeah. I mean, Bitcoin, we love to see a Bitcoin back above $85,000, guys. And that just shows you how, the crypto market is so small compared to the actual stock market, right? Like Bitcoin, literally, let's just pull up the Bitcoin chart to see where we're at. So Bitcoin, this week alone, guys, we had a $77,000. We added $8,000 to the Bitcoin price in 4 days, right? And now just imagine if we get some momentum, the things that Rodney mentioned kind of resolve themselves. Bitcoin could be back at $100,000 in the next week or so, right? So it can move quickly. And if Bitcoin goes back to $100,000, the bull run's still on. So that's why it's always best just to hold. If you can buy the dip, buy the dip. If you're all into the markets and all your money's in, just hold, right? But the markets will recover historically. But this is just a good example of just how quickly the markets can turn around. And both ways, right? I mean, we were at a $98,000 Bitcoin 3 weeks ago, straight to 77.
Yep.
And then back up to 85. So, markets can move very, very quickly. The bull run is still on. There's a lot of people out there that will tell you, that will probably get you shaken out of your bags and tell you that it's over. But the bull run is still on. And I think that we still have one more massive parabolic leg up for us for Bitcoin. I think that we're going to see altcoins hit all-time highs, and we're going to see meme coins recover. And the top meme coins will hit all-time highs because, like we're talking about $7,000 in the price of Bitcoin, we're talking about hundreds of billions of dollars in market cap. Yeah. And then think about a meme coin like, let's just use SPX or Brett. If Bitcoin can add hundreds of billions of dollars in a couple of days, Brett, Pepe, Mog, WIF, all these top meme coins can add a couple billion, 10 billion in a matter of moments, right?
They're explosive.
Yeah, meme coins have been hating on. We've had some scam meme coins, but at the end of the day, people want to gamble, and that is where you make the most money. I think that people want, to feel a little bit of confidence before they put money in, but that is where you make the most money in the meme coin space. Yeah.
And, instead of gambling on these, I mean, there's some good calls. I make calls. A lot of people make calls on these small caps, and there is a time and place. And, sometimes you get it, you make it, you're in. Sometimes you miss the pump. But for these top meme coins, like, they're tried and true. They've been here for a long time. Like, a lot of these meme coins have been here 6 months plus. That's an eternity in the meme coin space. Some whole cycles. Just a couple whole cycle. Well, no, a few that have been around for a whole cycle. So you want to stick with the top meme coins, in my opinion, if you want to ape into meme coins right now. when the market's like at a good place to buy. But we do have a little bit of update on the situation. Jake, one of the biggest issues with this whole strategic Bitcoin reserve was how the hell are we going to buy more Bitcoin? Are we just going to use the seized Bitcoin? Well, this is a little update from the White House. So check this out. It says, update. A White House official told crypto leaders that the Trump administration wants to acquire as much Bitcoin as possible, but only in a, quote, budget neutral way that won't cost taxpayers. So we got to figure that out. But that's progress. So they want to be able to acquire Bitcoin without spending money to get it. So we'll see how they're going to do this, or a budget neutral way where they can cancel out any sort of deficit they would get, which is interesting, right? Because obviously we're in debt. Our first goal is to cut government spending, cut waste, fraud, and abuse, and figure out how to way to get us out of $37 trillion in national debt. But we do want a way to stockpile Bitcoin. We saw the other day with Michael Saylor's little presentation where he said that we need 5.5 million Bitcoin, and it'll get us to like $100 trillion and stuff like that. Now I don't know how true that is, but it's just good that they're actually exploring ways, a budget neutral way to acquire Bitcoin. They want to get more somehow.
I think you buy it. I think that even if you do buy it, it's like you're going to make your money back over time, like the way that Michael Saylor laid out. So we already have a lot, right? We have close to 200,000 Bitcoin. I think it's like $17 billion, probably up now because Bitcoin's up a little bit. I don't have a problem with them buying it. I'm also a crypto guy. I don't think that majority of America wants their taxpayer dollars going to Bitcoin. But then again, a majority of America, or especially majority of New York citizens, don't want their taxpayer dollars going to housing illegals. So I think you just do it. I think if you're Donald Trump, you say, hey, this is going to be a good investment for us. We're going to use taxpayer dollars to buy Bitcoin every day, 1,000 Bitcoin a day for the next 4 years.
Absolutely.
I don't have a problem with that.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I don't think a lot of people have problems. It's just, the other branches of our government that are not so crypto friendly, now they're attacking crypto. You see like Rachel Madcow or that dude on MSNBC coming out and comparing it to Beanie Babies, which is a 10-year-old narrative. But now you're seeing anything that this administration is pro on, you'll see the opposition being against, right? It doesn't matter how legit it is. You know what I mean? They'll figure out a way to spin it. And now they're coming out against crypto. So we don't have bipartisan support for crypto, pretty much. You know what I mean? So we got to figure that shit out, first. Yeah,
absolutely. I want to play a clip here. This is a good video. This was an update on Hayden Davis, the guy that launched Libra. Coach edited it. I try to mix in some humor. It was only posted on X. We probably can't.
That sure go crazy.
Yeah, you want one? I'll get you one.
I need to get one. Yeah, I need to get one.
I'll get you one right here. You can have this one.
I'm in the process of dropping some libs, so I can't really buy clothes until I get to that goal. So
you're dropping some libs?
LBS pounds.
Liberals?
Libs,
okay.
Yeah.
We have some breaking news when it comes to the Libra meme coin creator, Hayden Davis. As you guys know, the Libra token was a meme coin that was launched by Kelsier Ventures in partnership with Argentina President Javier Milei. Now, if you didn't get a date on Valentine's Day, which was when this token launched, you didn't have to worry this year because this fat Harry Potter looking fucked us all. Now, this breaking news comes about a month after one of the biggest rug pulls in crypto history as Argentinian lawyer.
That's the update. I had to do it. I thought it was funny.
Dude, the Harry Potter music right there was fucking. Hey, Coach, getting
right
good.
There. Hey, shout out, Coach. Coach is sick, guys. Everybody put in the chat, guys. Feel better, Coach. He's a little bit sick today.
Come on,
I
Coach.
asked him kindly not to come into work because we're like trapped in like a little office, and like I don't know if I'm trapped in an office with sick people, I tend to get sick.
I love being in my office. I know it's better in person, but I fucking got the drum set here. I'm gonna get to a point where I can play some shit. You know what I mean for the stream on one of my streams, but I just like the vibe. It's all cool in here. Jake keeps his fucking apartment on Amazonian time, bro.
Bro, you like it on 65.
I do.
You like it on 60. That's criminal, bro.
And my place is smaller, so it gets cold as fuck.
I put it on 68 for you every day, and that's the lowest I'll go.
That is not true. I switched it when I come in, which it's too late by then.
True. Should I show everybody our photo?
Yeah, sure. Okay, this might be a little gay, but keep in mind that we're bros. All right. Pepe on Sui. We love Pepe on Sui. Let's see. Grace says, bye, Brett. Yeah, absolutely. Look at that, baby. Look at that. Dude, I got the vape in my hand. That's so burnt, bro.
Do you?
I got a vape in my fucking hand. Look at it.
That's pretty burnt.
Hey. So many people were mad with that, bro. You support Trump? Jayhawk with 4D chess over here. I keep mine on 63. That's what I'm talking about. See, Jayhawk knows, bro. Do black people just run hot?
I don't know. 63 is fucking cold. Yeah, people hate that photo. I need a copy of that. Where can I get one? Send me your address. We'll get you one. Jake was rocking the African boy shorts. They're Lululemon shorts. I just got back from the gym.
We're calling
But
Gucci.
I realized it was Fun
Gucci
Shirt
Daddy
Friday, so I had to put on a fun shirt.
Mhm.
Fun shirt. Coach, everybody's wishing you well. Coach, feel better, Coach? Well,
That
Coach,
motherfucker's always sick, bro.
who, Coach?
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah, he's always sick. Coach, you good, bro? Take some vitamin C.
I think he's
I
sick.
just thought about that. No, he's sick.
For real?
Yeah, he's always got stuffy ass. But he's always like pushing his body to the extreme, though.
Should we do one more button?
Coach is actually a brick shithouse.
Coach is a savage. It's impressive.
Yeah.
I think he's in the private chat. What's he saying? He's saying,
Rodney, you a bitch. He called me the N-word in the chat.
nah, he said it was once, then you got sick. You got sick AF.
Oh, yeah,
and
you're
we
right.
got sick. There was one time
That was
where all of us were sick. People like the shirt. Striking. Do your own research. Media hosts. Likes the shirt. Yeah, it's a good shirt. I think I might have to order some. Good morning, gangsters. Gennaro. Look at that. Look at that guy. That guy looks like I want to party.
Gennaro's
with
a Chad, bro. Dude, I follow him on Instagram. He's a young stud Chad, bro.
He looks fun just from that profile picture. Anytime you're doing it, it's a little Illuminati for me, Gennaro. It's a little Illuminati, but you do
Big
look
Drake
fun.
fan.
Cowboy hat. Is he from Texas?
I don't know, but big Drake fan. Plays golf, Chad.
I'm a big Drake fan too. I'm a big Drake fan too. Yeah, I like this. Speaking of Coach getting better, at least he gets to watch a new episode of Severance tonight.
Jake, see, I only watch TV. So I have every like show network, but usually chicks, they love shows. So I, come over, watch some Netflix. You know what I mean? But Jake loves big show guy.
Yeah, I like to work in the day. I work with these Giga Chads all day, work out, go for a walk, come home, put on my show. Severance is what I'm watching. If anyone's out there right now and you want a good movie this weekend, Trap on Netflix. I think it just got dropped. Very, very good. One of those movies that you like can't really predict the storyline. Trap on Netflix, guys. Very good. Highly recommend it. You won't go wrong. It's like an hour 45 too. I watched it last night, and incredible movie. Incredible movie.
Okay, awesome. I've never seen that. But what did I watch last night? I was watching something last night. Another movie. I was watching a lot of Brazilian. Dude, I am balls deep into Brazilian jiu-jitsu right now. I'm fucking fired up. I love it.
Yeah, tell everybody what you got a competition tomorrow.
Yeah, I have a competition tomorrow. I thought I entered one division, but I entered another one, so I need to cut like 4 pounds, which will be fine.
Which division?
It's 225 to 249. I'm 253 right now.
You were 251 yesterday.
Yeah, but weight fluctuates. Like,
so you'll be good tomorrow.
Yeah, but I'll have to take hot baths in the morning. My coach said just like 2 25-minute hot baths and just like don't eat or drink anything. Weigh in because I think my first matches are like at 2 p.m. So I have a competition tomorrow for gi and no gi. So hopefully I dominate both these motherfuckers. Take some necks with me.
What time do you weigh in?
8 a.m. I think. So I have to be.
Yeah, you'll be fine. Just don't eat today. Don't eat too much. I mean, dude, you'll be fine.
No, yeah, I'm gonna cut calories today. I got to train again tonight, so that'll be like 2 hours. So
Coach just said in the chat, go to the hot tub with Jake at our gym that we go to.
It has to be early. I think I'm just gonna do it in my bath because I need to do it early. Like
the gym that we go to is open 24/7, or it's open at 8 a.m.
They have a hot tub.
Yeah, nice hot tub. Sauna. Ronnie gets the sauna.
No, that coach said that you don't. He's like, if you want to steam your head, he doesn't want to fry your brain. He said just do the hot tub. So.
Well, we have a hot tub, like a nice hot tub. It's like 110 degrees. So
I have a bathtub.
Huh?
I have a bathtub.
You literally pay $400 a month for a fucking gym. And you never go.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna start.
I'll go with you tomorrow morning for the hot tub. I'll cut weight with you.
All right, I might do that.
I'll
but
cut
it's just
weight with
at
you.
home. I don't have to get ready and go to the gym. I'd rather because I have to drive like an hour or 45 minutes, and then I have to be there at 8 a.m. Like I have to get up early. Like I'd rather not do so many steps. I'll be in the gym with you next week. I'm gonna start lifting weights next week.
Coach said, get Epsom salt too if you're going to do it in your tub.
Okay, Epsom salt.
I have some.
Do you?
Yeah, because it's. I mean, I don't know. Is it good for sweating? I don't know. It's good for a lot of those hippie chicks. They're like, you need to take an Epsom salt bath because it really helps you alleviate your stress. And I'm like, bitch, you live in your daddy's apartment in San Francisco. And post Black Lives Matter memes. Like what? Like what stress do you have?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, I won't get into that, but
it helps.
Those girls always
the lunar
got
eclipse is coming, and like it really is gonna just radiate your chakras when you do the Epsom salt bath.
Crazy. They're always the freakiest though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anyways, let's finish the rest of the news because I thought this was pretty interesting. So I think this is one of the reasons why the United States didn't really like crypto to begin with, because it kind of like undermines like because obviously the dollar is the world reserve currency, right? So Russia is using Bitcoin, Ethereum, and stablecoins for oil trade with China and India to bypass sanctions. And
That's cool.
Yeah, that's what right. So this is a Reuters, report. Russia leans on cryptocurrency for oil trade, sources say. So these are some of the bullet points. So crypto, small but growing part of Russia's $192 billion oil trade, sources say. Crypto used to smooth conversions to, I think it's yuan and rupees to rubles. Russian oil companies have used Tether, Bitcoin, and Ether, sources say. So Russia is using cryptocurrency in its oil trade with China and India to skirt Western sanctions, according to 4 sources with direct knowledge of the matter. While Russia has publicly... Yeah, absolutely. While Russia has publicly encouraged the use of crypto, the last summer passed the law to allow digital currency payments in international trade. It's used in the country's oil trade and has not previously been reported. So some Russian oil companies are using Bitcoin, Ether, and stablecoins such as Tether to smooth the conversions of yuan, blah, 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 blah. A small but growing part of Russia's overall trade, which according to the International Energy Agency was worth $192 billion last year. So I thought that was a pretty interesting story. So we have these other countries starting to use crypto,
This is big. I like that. And it's interesting that they're using it to bypass sanctions. This came in earlier today. I want to share this. BlackRock is now buying more Bitcoin. BlackRock just received $25 million of Bitcoin from Coinbase Prime. They hold $47.4 billion worth of Bitcoin. I don't know if you saw this, Rodney, but you've always been bullish on Robinhood listing meme coins. Robinhood has listed Pengu, and Popcat. The 3 Ps are now available to trade on Robinhood. And then I like these, the Coinfessions. People make confessions about crypto. This is from somebody that said, I ran up 15 SOL to around $790,000, told my parents about it and how they don't need to worry about anything, then I will take care of them. 1 week ago, I clicked on a drainer link by accident in Telegram. Boom, almost $800,000 gone, evaporated. I'm sick to my stomach. I can't sleep, eat, and my skin goes pale at times. Thinking about it, I don't know how to tell my parents about it, but the fact that they still think I have it makes me want to vomit. I pretend to smile. I'm dead inside. I don't know what I want to do, and I want to cry. Well, here's my piece of advice to this kid, whoever it is. If you turn 15 SOL, we'll get to that. If you turn 15 SOL into $790,000, you can do it again, right? You did it once, you can do it again. And also what Rodney was just holding up, a hardware wallet, get one of those. It's obviously not the safest, but it is a pretty good way to make sure that you don't lose all of your money instantaneously. So obviously feel bad, not good, but it's part of the game that we play. You got to be careful. If you, I keep money in my MetaMask and my Phantom wallet, and it's money that I'm literally okay with. It's not a lot of money, it's a couple bucks. If I lose it because I click on a link, it's gone. The money that I care about, I keep it in a hardware wallet, in a safety deposit box in a bank, and I'm not ever clicking on a link or connecting anything to that app, that wallet, right? So just be more careful. That's all I could say.
Yeah, crypto space it's a dog eat dog world. It's a wild, wild west. There's no insurances. And that's why centralized exchanges are great, because unless you really got to jump through hoops and to give people access to your centralized exchange information, and if they get hacked, there's a little bit of insurances for you. I think the only instance where you're fucked is if they go bankrupt. But yeah, man, if you have everything in a ledger and those sorts of things, you got to be careful clicking on links. And Telegram and Discord and those chat groups they'll get you pretty good, because people will join. You'll think it's them. There's fake people of me going around. There's fake people. There was one guy talking to a fake me for a year. Fucking crazy. And this guy was trying to slow cook him. So these people are very smart, and there's scammers everywhere. So just be very, very careful. You get the feeling of FOMO. Something seems too good to be true. Don't click on links. We've seen Vitalik get hacked. You got hacked. BitBoy, Steve Aoki. People get the fucking SEC. People get hacked all the time. So just be careful.
Usher. But now that we found out that you can actually just get paid $400,000 and say that you're hacked. It's not often that we see Europop with a controversial tweet, right? Controversial tweet. Going after Coinbase a little bit. As you can see, assets added to the roadmap today. Dog in Me was now listed on Coinbase. And Europop says, LOL, a $20 million market cap meme coin getting listed, but still fading the number one meme coin on the base chain at Base Brett. I don't know, Coinbase. Let's get it right. Rodney, thoughts on Coinbase listing Dog in Me before a lot of the other top meme coins in the crypto space?
Yeah, so let's go back to what you said about Robinhood listing meme coins. These centralized exchanges know what's up. They know that when the craze starts to kick in, people love meme coins. They're going to be trading meme coins. They already have the top altcoins on their centralized exchange. People love meme coins, and they're going to get a lot of trading volume from that, and a lot of fees, and obviously going to help the company. But yeah, what's the deal? My old theory was there's 2 theories. One, supply control is one theory. The other theory is why take the number one meme coin, and the reason why a lot of people are using Base, you could say a lot of the volume comes from Brett still. Why make it so you could buy it on a centralized exchange whereas you have to use the base chain to actually buy it. But then, we see that, Jesse Powell and stuff like that talked about how, Jesse Pollock, my bad, not Jesse Powell, but Jesse Pollock was talking about the fact that, they're really focused on, just bringing the world on chain, point of sale, and those sorts of things. So they're not really too focused on meme coins. They appreciate meme coins, but they're not too focused on it. So it's an interesting. So yeah, Coinbase listing more small cap meme coins or smaller meme coins than Brett. And it's interesting to see Brett keep getting passed up.
Just list Brett. That's all we want to see. Yeah. Just list Brett. And I
want to know. I want to know what conversations are going on. What do you think?
I'm not privy to it. I have no idea. But obviously, there's something that they don't like with Brett. Yeah. Unless they're just like, hey, we want Brett. Like Brett's bringing in all the volume on Coinbase Wallet. Let's use that. But then again, I would imagine most people probably buy Brett on MetaMask. Just using MetaMask. It's very simple to do so if they're already comfortable with MetaMask. So I think you listed. It's kind of a no-brainer. Like it really is and I'm being honest. I like Coinbase. I use Coinbase. It's a slap in the face. It's a slap in the face to
there's got to be something going on though.
Because Brett on Base could have migrated over to Solana. They could have migrated over to Sui. They really stayed and stayed and built on the base chain. And they dedicated their whole project to Base. It's called Brett on Base, right? Yeah. It could have just been Brett on Sui, Base, Sol, ETH. They stay there. So for me, I think it's a slap in the face to Brett and the community that ran a project up to $2.5 billion on their chain, has never migrated, has supported their chain. And you list a $20 million market cap meme coin that just launched called Dogamy. It's a slap in the face. I'm not upset about it. And I don't think Brett is upset about it. But at the end of the day, it's like, man, this project really spent their whole entire existence building on your chain, bringing hundreds of thousands of people to your chain. And you can't even do a free listing for them. They'll probably even pay for a listing.
Yeah, I don't
slap
know
in the face.
If it's any of that. I think there's got to be something going on. There's something they see that we don't see that they don't like, and it may be a liability to list, or they don't want people to stop using Base, trading on Base, and for Base to get that volume. But maybe they don't even care about that.
Everything's a liability to list. They just listed PopCat PopCat went from 2 billion down to fucking 200 million.
Is it heavily supply control? Like they're not just listing it to be fucking haters, right? Like why? What's the incentive for them to be like, we don't want to list this? Like, why wouldn't you list it?
I don't know. We
There's got to be something. There's got to be something. Yeah, there's got to be something. Yeah, I don't know.
It's not good.
Yeah,
it's not good in my opinion, but we shall see. Art Caffeine says, "Is Nick Cannon's meme still going?"
No,
I could probably check. I think I have it up.
What was it called?
It's called Wild and Out.
Wild and Out. Yeah, you probably have it here. Yeah, I don't know.
If I had to guess, I would say no.
Yeah.
Oh my God, rugged.
Yeah, rugged. Yeah.
I gave it 2 days. How long did it last? So it was March 5th. It ran until about the 6th. Okay. So I was pretty accurate.
Yeah.
And then 7th and 8th, it was just dead. So it ran up to, I think, it looks like a $9 million market cap down to 300K. Is he still tweeting about it? Guarantee everything's gone. Tweets are gone. Yep. Just moved on. Just like that. Just moved on, bro. Let's see how March 6th was. He's just retweeting hella shit now.
Yeah, getting out of his
he still got it up there.
Yeah, whatever. It is what it is, man.
I don't want to say we didn't predict it because we have videos saying I give it 2 days. It lasted 2.5 days. So yeah, Nick Cannon did better than I thought, but ended up just like exactly how we thought it was going to end up.
A lot of people ask, like, why would they keep doing promotion if they're going to rug? It's like, it's incentivized because the more promotion they do, the more people get in, the more extra liquidity they have. So you should never be surprised with these fucking celebrity meta tokens. They all end up the same way. If you're in, great. But if you're buying like a massive green candle and it's at millions of dollars of market cap size, and it's like, you're probably just extra liquidity. So just be careful. It's part of the game, but.
I'm gonna post that in a bit. Call his bitch ass out, Nick Cannon, bitch ass boy.
Boy, what does he have, like 12 kids or some shit?
Yeah, he got to pay. Yeah, that's expensive.
Expensive, yeah.
Oh, dude, I want to talk about speaking of baby daddy. Who's that basketball player? Iman Shumpert.
Oh yeah. You know what's crazy? Ripped. Yeah, I'm gonna make this post because I'm gonna show you this post on my Instagram. Give me 1 second here.
Pull it up, Jamie. I got it right here.
Yeah, you pull up the Iman one and we'll have a conversation about this.
Tiana Taylor and Iman Shumpert's divorce is finalized. Tiana is receiving 4 houses worth over $10 million, a 7-figure payout, which could be anywhere from $1 million to $9 million, $10 million, I guess. and luxury vehicles, including a $300,000 Maybach, $70,000 Mercedes Sprinter, and a tour bus. She also retains full ownership of her companies. Iman must pay $8,000 a month in child support per kid and cover their children's private school tuition. So it looks like they have 2 kids. So 4 houses worth over $10 million,
Yep.
7 figures in cash, close to 300 or 4. Probably she had a tour bus too. Damn.
Oh,
So
yeah.
probably like $500,000 in cars.
I think she was a musician or something.
She gets full ownership of her companies, and he has to pay her $8,000 a month in child support.
Yeah.
I think child support, Rodney, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that child support in America is just the men always lose. I don't think I've ever seen a case where like, the chick has
The
to.
breadwinner, yeah.
Yeah. Well, she's probably super rich.
Yeah, it's not. It makes no sense. Women. I think it's like 80% of the time women get custody of the kids or something like that, or they end up winning. And it's obviously it's the breadwinner, and you have to. Marriage laws were created because back in the day, right? Oh, we talk about old tech. Like women, it's like they're so choosy with what they want, right? Because back in the day, the reason why there was these sort of divorce rules and laws is because usually the man was a breadwinner and the woman stayed at home. She's a homemaker. She had no income. So in the event that he decides to up and leave her, like she has some sort of way to survive and stuff like that. So that made sense back then. But now with, a lot of women doing better than a lot of men, obviously men still make more, right? It's kind of hard to apply this sort of logic. And if you want to pull this up right here, I mean, this is the craziest one of all time. You pull up my screen. So I made this meme the other day, which is almost at 2 million views. Is killing it. It says, who is your favorite trading hero? And this person says Jeff Bezos' ex-wife. So she married down here, divorced up here, and got billions. I mean, tens of billions of dollars in divorce, like half his shit. And I'm seeing an argument in the comment. And I'm not posting my opinion, arguments in the comment. And there's a lot of people saying she was with him in the beginning. She was an essential part of the company in those early stages. She was with Jeff from the beginning and helped him build Amazon from the ground up. She was nice enough to give him back the shares of Blue Origin, his space company that she got in the divorce because she had no part in Blue Origin, like all this stuff. I think there's some truth to that because I do think like a strong, good woman that wants to help you build is different than, someone who just is not productive to you at all. And it's just like a hot chick you date and stuff like that, But I do think that we need to figure out these marriage laws a little differently because tens of billions of dollars is crazy, but I don't know. You think Jeff Bezos would have been successful without her?
Solution. There's a solution for this already. It's one word.
Don't get married.
Called prenup.
Yeah, but even some places, man.
In Florida, I did it.
In Florida, you're fine.
I honestly think that every couple should just have a prenup. From the very beginning. Unless it's like I don't know Jeff Bezos' story, but like for me, I'm single right now. I've worked, I've done decent. And if I meet a girl, like, I don't think that she should get that. I think, and Patrick Bet-David preaches this, that you should just get a prenup. Like, it should be the first or second conversation you have. Put it in writing, just like you do with businesses, right? When you're going to start a business with someone, and like Rodney, we're going to start a merch business, right? Like we're going to have an LLC. We'll probably put in there exactly what it's going to be, right? X amount of the company here, X amount of the company here. This is what's going to happen. Stocks, like you write everything out. The same should happen in a relationship instead of just like, when we get divorced, it's going to be 50-50.
Well, it's different when you meet someone who's already successful because I think that there's a timeline on that to where like you're married and then you build success along the way. Because I do think there is the truth to that. Like a good woman will help you build and stuff like that. And when he get on, he leave your ass for a white girl. Shout out to Kanye West,
It's true.
Because that is true. A lot of women do get dogged. I don't know. I think a lot of it makes sense. A lot of it doesn't make sense, but it's an interesting.
I think the prenups are fine.
Yeah.
You should get one. I talked to my buddy about it at the gym. He's like, I was like, what, are you getting married? I shouldn't even say this. I don't know. But I think that prenups are probably, they're important. You should get one. Iman Shumpert's probably finding out right now. He probably liked that tour bus and that Sprinter van and that $300,000 Maybach.
Yeah.
And he definitely loved those 4 houses worth over $10 million. And you just hand it over because the relationship didn't work out. First off, why should he, I would just tell my judge straight up, judge, why the fuck does she need 4 houses? Like, I have 0 now. Like, you got to give her 4. Can I keep
splitting
one?
everything? Yeah. I don't know. She was successful too. I know she's very popular in the music scene. Like, he's not the craziest basketball player of all time. Like, he's a good defensive player from what I hear, and he does well in basketball. He's not like LeBron James or anything. But yeah, it's interesting, bro. Like obviously with Jeff Bezos and him, they're probably going to be fine. like Jeff Bezos is fine, right? You know, whatever.
Oh, he's thriving.
Yeah, he's thriving, you know. And a lot of people are roasting and saying, oh, his new girlfriend's uglier. Well, maybe she's a fucking freak, okay? Maybe she fucking swallows, you know? Like, you just never know. And I hate people like judging girls. Like, oh, she, like the same girls that are like women empowerment saying, oh, he downgraded. He deserved to get his money taken. You know, it's like, shut the fuck up. And I've never had so many like hot women like a post and then this post. Like so many hot women just like and leave a comment, which is hilarious.
Just do more of that.
Yeah, people are like, she's ugly. It's like, dude, what if she like sucks the skin off of it? You know, what if she's like crazy, you know, crazy freaky?
Ugly.
But yeah, people are just mad.
A little too much plastic surgery for me.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah,
but when I'm 65 and a billionaire, I don't think I'm gonna care.
Maybe Jeff loves that. Maybe that's his type right there. You know,
dude, he look at that. He looks like he's
fired up, just torqued.
She's hot.
Yeah,
he's hot. That's his type. Everyone has a type.
Yeah.
He likes.
I mean, I think he was cheating on her too. I think he was cheating on his ex-wife too, for sure.
Yeah, dude, he's traveling the world in a fucking, you know, he's living a billionaire lifestyle.
What a guy, dude. Shout out to Jeff Bezos, bro.
Yeah, he's having fun, man. Good for him. Yeah, I mean, not my type, but when I'm also 29, you know?
Yeah.
When I'm 60, how old's Jeff Bezos? 65?
He's older, yeah, for sure. Yeah,
he loves it.
I don't know. Yeah, he loves it. Let him
He's
cook.
hot.
Let him cook. Yeah.
The one on the right, not so much. The one on the left, yeah.
He's fucking jacked, bro.
He
That fucking
is, bro.
CRT like a motherfucker, huh?
But what a legend, bro.
Yeah.
What a legend Jeff Bezos is.
Yeah, he looks better than he did when he was like fucking 30, bro.
I know, he was like a little nerd. Now he's just a fucking like billionaire.
Chad. Yeah.
I think he's a good billionaire. We need more billionaires like this. Who's that little guy?
Like when you look at him, he exudes like Giga Chadness. Like Elon Musk's personality, I think is more like enjoyable, but obviously Jeff Bezos looks like a Chad, you know.
He's a Chad, yeah. He's doing well. So
Elon Musk is piping everybody, right?
Never thought that. Yeah, Elon Musk is just getting everyone pregnant. Never thought we'd end up with a Jeff Bezos, Lauren Sanchez little vlog. That must mean that crypto's down. Let's take one more look at the markets today and see how we're holding up here today. So Bitcoin, 84,616. ETH trying to break back above $2,000. Actually, not really. Trying to hold above $1,900. XRP 234, 235. Our magic number is 250. BNB's at 584. Solana 130, and Pepe back above $3 billion market cap. So comparatively to where we were this week, Roddy, things are looking good for the crypto space. Hopefully next week we keep building on this momentum, get better and better, and work our way back up to $100,000 for one more parabolic leg up. Altcoin season, and then also a meme coin all-time high. So we're still bullish on the channel, guys, and we shall see what happens. But that's Fun Shirt Friday.
Yes, sir.
Another stream of the books. We'll see you guys on Monday. We appreciate you, Coach.
Enjoy.
Feel better, my brother.
Feel better, Coach.
On Monday. Have a good weekend, everybody.
Peace.